Hello and welcome back to your Gloucester City preview show. On today's show we've got plenty to talk about and of course most of it based around Chippenham. We speak to manager Mike Cook ahead of his return to Hardenheath Park, having managed there for a few years before. Mike, obviously 3 wins on the trot now, 11 goals scored. How are you looking forward to the game on Saturday?
Yeah, a little bit more confidence, I think, with myself and the lads and everybody that's involved with the club, because we just needed to get that lift, and it was a good result the other night. I know that they were sort of fairly inexperienced team, but you've still got to score the goals, still got to play reasonably well, and playing in some patterns that we've worked on that they're obviously coming into fruition now. So all those little things make a big difference. I actually thought the Bristol Rovers lads themselves were a real credit to the club. They kept plugging away and they gave us some challenges and some problems. So all in all, I thought it was a good workout for us, and it was something that you can take a little bit of value from it, because it was a good result and it was a good performance by us.
Yeah, obviously Saturday sees you return to Chippenham, club you've formerly managed. Are you looking forward to the return?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, we've made some good friends there who've kept in touch, which is great. It would be lovely to put one over and win it, but football's not always like that. And as friendly as you are before the game and after those 90 minutes, we're out to win the game, and we're hoping to turn them over. And there's no two ways about that. However, in saying that, I would say that if somebody said, can you have 3 league points the following week and lose this week, I'd probably say, yeah, we want to get those league points. It's definitely a lot more important to us. But we are going to be taking it seriously. We're going to be putting a good team out. We're going to be trying to get through to the next round. There's obviously a bit of money involved as well, which is the club need that money as well. So we'll definitely be going for it.
Yeah, and how confident is everyone feeling, obviously, with the 3-0 win over Braintree, who are also in the National League South, similar position heading into Saturday?
Yeah, I think Chippenham caused us a few more problems, if I'm honest, with watching the videos of them. And I like Luke in the middle of the park for them. I like Tommy Mayhew as well. Luke Spokes, those two work together particularly well. I think they've got a little bit of pace up front. I believe Ed Williams is not playing. I think he's cup tied. But obviously, we've got Matty McClure up there as well, proper goal sniffer and a good person to boot as well. And Hainsey that we'd had before as well. When we went to Chippenham, we took Hainsey from Swindon on loan as well, so we know all about him. He's played centre half, centre midfield, and centre forward for me. So there's probably a good 80% of their team that we've worked with and we know quite a lot about, and there's not any real surprises on the way that they're playing. I think they're playing nice, attractive football, and that's a credit to Gary Organ with what he's doing there and his sort of staff as well. So it should be a good game. It'll be 2 similar teams, I think, going some attractive football. And I think it'll be a great game for supporters to attend.
Yeah, and you mentioned obviously Chippenham also have plenty of former Gloucester players, and Gloucester have plenty of former Chippenham players. You expect quite an intense battle with both teams kind of wanting to get one over each other.
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? So even when you're kids and you're up against your siblings and things like that, it's definitely got that little bit of a feel to it, because there's a lot of the lads that they've been on holiday with each other, they've trained and played with each other for a number of years. So they'll definitely be that nice little ingredient, if you like. And I would think it'd be a good crowd. It'll be something to get excited about, and obviously there's a lot to play for. Not just the money, but the prestige of getting through to the next round. So yeah, we're really looking forward to it. We can't wait, and I'm sure it'll be a good game.
So you spoke about do you think that working to your advantage with them knowing the club well? Or?
It's a difficult one really, because some of the teams that we've witnessed that they've played against, I think Chippenham have been a little bit unlucky, if I'm honest. They haven't quite got what they've deserved, and at times it's just been not putting that chance away when it's been an important time in the game. So and that's been a bit like ourselves really. You know, up to the last 3 games, we've been a bit unlucky. I don't think their position in the table really truly respects where they are. I think they're more of a top 10 team, if I'm honest, the way they play. I like the way they play as well. So you know, we'll know it's going to be a tough game. I think physically we're used to that Northern League being, you know, sort of maybe a notch up for, you know, just players' size and you know, the amount of big teams that we play against. And you know, one of the teams, I think Alfreton, that we played against, I don't think there was anybody below 6 foot in that particular team. So there's little differences like that, little nuances which are a bit different. But you know, we're expecting, you know, quite a challenging game.
We also speak to quartet Spencer Hamilton, Joe Hanks, Joe Parker and Josh Smile about their best memories at Chippenham and how much they want to win on Saturday.
Well, so we'll start, Hanksy, with you playing Chippenham on Saturday. How are you feeling about playing your former club?
Yeah, no, it's obviously really good. I think it's the first time any of us have probably gone back and played an old club before, so not quite sure what to expect, but no, really looking forward to it. Still speak to all the boys, so Tommy's always badgering me all the time, so yeah, no, it'd be nice to go back and yeah, looking forward to seeing a few old faces.
So Spencer, good memories there, hoping to maybe go back, come away with the win?
Yeah, we had 3 good years there. Obviously only left when Gloucester went back part-time to come back, and we'd probably still be there now if that didn't happen. But really looking forward to it, and with obviously the last 2 teams drawn out, so it's going to be an exciting time. It will be an interesting game, like Hanks just said, a lot of old faces there, a lot of old friends, but you know, hopefully we should come away with a win anyway.
So Joe, you going into it hoping for those 3 points coming back then?
3 points?
Well, it's the
3 points.
Hopefully we'll get the win, but yeah, we'll get the 3 points the next week. But yeah, no, hopefully we can go there and win and put one over on Tommy Mayhew. That'd be really nice.
And Smiley, same for you. You didn't play with these lads there, but what are you thinking heading into that one?
Yeah, very excited. Like the boys said, good to see some old faces. Because I know a lot of the staff are still there, so it'll be good to see them.
So anyone, just memories or anything, jump in if you think that you know. Do you think how would you rate the rivalry going into it? Obviously it's local, but maybe mean a bit more for you.
Well, I wouldn't really call it a rivalry as such. Obviously being in 2 separate leagues as well, not really, as Hank said, never really played against an old club. So we know, I think, because we know a lot of the players and like staff, it will be a competitive game. They're on a good run of form at the minute, and obviously we're coming back at 2 wins. But no, like, I can't remember what the question was.
Every game you want to go and win. Obviously, we're going to have some faces that we know, a laugh and a joke afterwards in the bar, I'm sure. But they're going to want to beat us. And when it comes down to it, as soon as we kick off, we can obviously want to go out there and try and win. So, yeah, no, it's going to be good fun. I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, hopefully we can try and get the win.
One more thing, how nice is it to have quite a local game away with all the travel we have to do this year?
I know, it's not like a 4-hour trip. I think we play Wolf with the lads, don't we, on the bus, so we're not going to get many games in. It's going to be a bit weird, but yeah, no, obviously for it to be so close, I'm sure there'll be a few fans that will pop down as well. I know a few come down and watched when we were there previously, so yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to going back there. It's quite nice to get to go back and almost say hello to everyone. We've obviously was leaving in the summer, so yeah, it's going to be good. Hopefully the weather stays dry, and yeah, try and get the win.
It'll be a funny one really as well, because travelling up, I've got Ed Williams who lives with me now, so he'll be in his Chippenham gear, I'll be in obviously my Gloucester gear going up, so he's already given me a little bit of banter thinking they're going to thrash us, so you know, that's another reason why I really want to get one over on it.
Telling the boys to take a few tackles in maybe?
Yeah.
Just don't drive into the ground, just drive.
Yeah.
And we speak to Liam Armstrong about how he's finding things being back in the team at the moment.
So Liam, good game on Tuesday. How did you feel about that one?
Yeah, I thought it was a good run out. I mean, it was a good display from us. I mean, we put our strong side out, but for us lads that need minutes, I thought it was very beneficial. I mean, they put up a good fight, but ultimately we played really well and sort of played them off the park. Yeah.
So you had a couple of the youngsters come on, obviously defended high leg in front of you. What did you make of their performance?
Yeah, I thought they demonstrated themselves well. Coming on in the later stage of the game, they had a big chunk of the game still left to play, and I thought they acquitted themselves really well. It was good to see them on the pitch, I've got to say. Yeah.
So local lad yourself, what does the cup sort of mean to you? Obviously trying to get in the minute.
Well, I wouldn't say too local, but local-ish. No, it's like I say, I think it's a good opportunity for us lads that aren't necessarily starting in the first team every game to get some minutes and dust the cobwebs off, so to speak. I think now we're in the semi-finals, I believe, are we? Yeah. So it's not one of the most important competitions, but it's important to keep that winning sort of streak going. It breeds confidence with the whole squad in general. It gives the management time and the ability to try things out that we might not be able to do on a Saturday. So I think it's a good competition, and we'll look to win it, absolutely.
Potential facing Cheltenham in the next round, would you?
Yeah, I look for. Yeah, I played Cheltenham quite a lot over the years, like with Bristol Rovers. But yeah, I mean, any team we'd enjoy to play against, and hopefully get through and get into the final and have a chance of winning some silverware.
So how did you find it playing? Obviously, development, but how did you find it playing against Bristol?
It was. I mean, a lot's changed since I've left. Obviously, it's a different sort of outlook now, and different coaches and players. But I mean, they put, like I said earlier, they put up a good fight and played some nice bits. They sort of put the pressure on us towards the end with a few changes. That's always going to happen. But no, it's good to see that badge again, and obviously it's nice to get one over on them, I must say, regardless of if it's the 18s, 23s first team. It's always good to get one over on your former team for sure.
And then going into Saturday, what are your thoughts ahead of that?
Yeah, I mean, not quite sure what the team will be Saturday, but it's the manager and a few of the lads' former team. It's going to be a bit of a grudge match, I think, and it's we're all looking forward to it. Obviously, the lads in there, they're looking forward to hopefully getting one over on their former team, seeing some faces. I mean, seeing Matty McClure, who was obviously here last year, striker, that would be good to sort of see him. And at the end of the day, we want to go through and want to win at all costs. So I'm really looking forward to it, definitely.